trying to find out what the pastors is doing with the money. Because they got the money. The pastors got the bankroll. But what is they doing with it? They done took all the money, got all the donations. The government give them all the pay cuts. They supposed to help. Everybody putting something in the collection plate. All the children, grandparents, and parents putting money in the collection plate. But is it reaching the community? Roll call. It don't stop. Every time I go live, we doing a roll call. St. Louis in the building so far. They buying nice houses and cars. Yeah. We need to probably start telling the pastors we giving them some extra security. Make sure you get home safe. Muskegon, Michigan. Midwest in the building. Camden, New Jersey. You must just came back from Jamaica. Rude boy, I'm just showing love. When I was there, real Rasta. Substar. Northwest suburbs. Hey, that's where the pastors, you might know some of them pastors in the northwest suburbs. You might be a neighbor. High Point always in here, North Cackalack. You might be do you got some pastors, your neighbor, in them northwest suburbs? Because they say, hey, them city guys, it's too much traffic. Hawaii tapping in. Below, stay on point. I'll be there in a few days. Pull up on me. But which island? You on a big island or little island? I know now. Showing love from Baltimore, D.C. Peterson say get the likes up. Peterson, you got to tell them every time. Peoria to Atlanta. That's a different culture for you. My neighbor is literally a pastor. I told you. Can't make this up, y'all. And I want you to have a conversation with him first chance you get. Hey, neighbor. See, they get nervous because they be playing. You know what I'm saying? They be playing. I don't know. Oh, what you got? Oh, Waikiki? Oh, you say where I'm going? Honolulu. Well, Waikiki is a city? Is it called a city in Honolulu? My uncle passed in Greenville, Alabama. KG had some conversations with Unc, man. Yeah, anybody that got some pastors as neighbors or something, start picking their brains, man. Start picking their brains. His church not as big as Chicago major churches. It don't gotta be. I just want to see, because they elders, some of them elders, so a lot of them will be older than us. And I just want to see what plans do they have drawn out for their congregation, you know, or the visitors of their churches. What plans do they have for them other than putting money in the collection plate? You know, because basically you paying a pastor to speak the Bible to you, to read the Bible to you. And majority of people got Bibles on their nightstand. Bibles all throughout their house. You can read your own Bible. So church then became a club. And it's just weird. I don't be thinking, yeah, Waikiki and Honolulu are both cities in Oahu. Is I'm saying that right, Oahu? Or Oahu? Where I live, Honolulu, the main city. Churches is a business organization. They need to knock down some of these churches and put up some shelters. Yeah, but somebody gotta be responsible for society. And it's supposed to be the government. You know, y'all might be a little more political than me, you know what I'm saying, to know if it's the House of Representatives or what that what they can do. You know, they say it's for the people, by the people, and all this and that. But the people that need to be in mental institutions are living on the street. Much love in Jacksonville, Florida. The people that's supposed to be in mental institutions are on the streets. Somebody is supposed to be their caretaker. Oahu. Oahu. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. So let me ask you this. Is that just considered the Hawaiian language, or what language title is it for Hawaiian people? I just seen the brother Kaba Kamene over there, and he was showing y'all African Hawaiians in front of the beginning. I like to, you know me, I like to fact check everything. Let me see the brother, because he was just over there. And he had his last few, the origins of classical civilization. You're 100% correct. Mental illness is one of the biggest problems we face. The homeless in Atlanta is getting out of hand. It's tents all over the city. Well, wait till DeMarco, take a trip to California and look at Skid Row. Chicago's smothered because majority of them is under Wacker Drive, so we got a Skid Row too, but it's out of this sight for the most part. Big dog, big love and respect from St. Louis, Missouri, Earth Our Turf. You already know it, CC. Oahu would be a Hawaiian word meaning the gathering place. Okay. Question, have you done an Ancestry.com? I mean, have you had your ancestry test? NYC rocks with you, God. Well, you already know it. All 5 boroughs need to link up in Louisville, Kentucky. And I used to keep my horses in Louisville and be in Louisville, had a group from Louisville. My great grandmama from Louisville, she got 7 brothers and sisters. I don't know not one of them. And I found that out through the ancestry thing. So the people that be acting like y'all tripping, that stuff really work. Queen Nzinga. Oh, he coming with that next week. I missed that one. I'm trying to get to you though, over there in Hawaii, because and it's Hawaii. I remember them teaching me that. It's spelt like Hawaii, but it's Hawaii, right? I remember them telling me that when I was there. See, I go places and want to know everything. I'm asking questions. They get tired of me. And a lot of times, like I go into motherland and I ask all these questions, and they be like, you really want to know? Like, they done tricked the world to thinking America, everybody escaping to come to America because they heard the land of the free. And to now see that TV and that internet is showing the truths that go on over here in America. So now people overseas and everywhere like, I don't know if we really trying to go over there. You know what I'm saying? So they having a change of heart. We appreciate all the game you give, never stop and keep going. Hey, CC, y'all told me do this 3 times a week. I'm keeping my word. One thing about me, I'm a man of my word. So, damn, I'm trying to see. Do y'all follow the brother on Instagram? Kaba Kamene. But he was just, it's a sister I'm looking for. Oh, here you go right here. Here you go right here. King, comma, damn, I don't want to mess his name up. There go Bilo right there. You stay in here, Bilo, because you got to give us this Hawaiian lesson, too. King Kamehameha, the Black King. Let me show y'all. Tap it. Could I blow it up? King Kamehameha, the Black King. That was y'all king of Hawaii. King Kamehameha, Hawaii's Black King. He doing a mini documentary on that. Chef Johnny, what up, though? What you cooking, man? You got some vegan meals for me? You know I need some vegan meals. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all everything. This on Hawaii. You should start a cruise trip and we travel with you. Yeah, Bilo know about him. King Kamehameha, yeah. Bilo know about him. Yeah, he was just over there. Now, family, this Aboriginal Hawaiian could definitely be a part of my family. So he was showing like a picture and the people on the wall. Yeah, I be wanting to know some knowledge, man, and see, they been traveling the world before I was born. Yeah, see, this the day he went. I think his son live over there. Yeah, he say, what a black-tastic Father's Day and Juneteenth is it to be in Hawaii with my phenomenal son. Yeah, see, and he be, I'm gonna do an interview with him too, y'all. The Hawaiian surfer, our brother, Duke Powwow. See them lad, that names. Y'all names similar to, I don't know if you can see them. Older Hawaiians was black, skin with curly white hair. Yeah, see, Bilo can give us the game on Hawaii. What they don't tell you about the father of surf. What was that? Did I see that? Oh yeah, this him right here. Surfing. So while I'm here in Hawaii, I will be divulging more on the black Aboriginal Hawaiians' new documentary, The Black Hawaii. What they don't tell you about one of the forefathers of surfing from the critically acclaimed Hidden Colors series. See, man, that Hidden Colors done something to me, man. It really changed me a lot because I've traveled and went to a lot of these places, and I needed to know more stuff. So yeah, I didn't went all off into Hawaii. Knowledge will always be true power. Yeah, so we gonna stick to the script of what is these pastors doing with this money. Hey Jojo, have you ever served before? I probably tried as a kid. I don't remember as a recent. And I lay on it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with that surfing, bro. I ain't with it. And it seems like it can be tragedies on them surfboards too. You know what I'm saying? That's something that practice make perfect. When the last time you in St. Louis? I have to probably look at a picture. You know how them phones tell you the dates. These phones is, man, I'm telling y'all, be careful now. Watch what you say. Watch what you do. These phones give you the date, the time. It was times when you probably needed an alibi for something. Them phones gonna got an alibi for you for sure. They pinging you. They say, hey Siri. Yeah, hey Siri. Siri popping up. What you want? Oh, I don't want her to kick in. Pastor's living good off the hood. Yeah, so I feel like we got the right to go in that church. Hey, pastor, my grandmama been putting money in this collection plate. They putting the money in their pocket, JoJo. My mama been putting money. I didn't even scraped up me a few coins and threw them in the collection plate. Now, I want to speak on this because I've heard a lot of sisters, you know what I'm saying, mothers of slain children, that was asking the pastors could they have their services in their churches, and a lot of them was turning them down. A lot of them was giving them excuses. And then what happened? That flood or something happened in Texas, remember? And that guy with this big old mega church that be on TV that y'all all love so much, the young one, he didn't let the people in his church. He locked the doors. Now I thought the church doors supposed to stay open 24/7. It shouldn't be no time on prayer. Well, that was a telltale sign. Shouldn't be no sign. Hey man, I want to pray at 4 in the morning. Bust the door down. Yeah, Joke Orstein. You right, Joke Orstein. You had it right the first time. He said joke. Oh, you had it right. Yeah, straight joke. Memphis in the building. You know what I'm saying? Now, how you got this mega church, mega mansion off the congregation's money, and they found money in his walls? Come on. Now, why would you tell me something like that? They did what? Our city in here. Money in the walls. I've seen pastors turn people in the neighborhood away from having funerals and doing service in those same churches that there were people are putting money in every week. The best pastors right now, I ain't promoting them. I ain't even gonna repeat the name. The people can see it themselves. I don't know what's going on with them. He tried to say the Bud's basement flooded. Man, we don't want to hear that. We need shelter. They say food, clothes, and shelter. So our money every weekend. Shadow say smash the like button. You know how they do, Shadow. I don't know what's going on. They don't like the likes, share, comment, or they don't subscribe to the channel. I don't know. Church is less like pimps. I remember what was that TV show of the pastors? Everybody had Bentleys and Rolls Royces and big old mansions. Whatever happened to them guys? It was one from Jamaica. I think him and his wife was kind of more believable. I don't know. I'm not finna say I don't know, you know. But him, his wife, the other guy with the slick perm, I know what type of time he was on. Yeah, that reality TV show they had. What was it called? The Pastors of Beverly Hills? The Pastors of LA or something like that? I guess that was doing too much exposing the game. They hurried up and shit. It was on for a nice bit of seasons. They had it on for some seasons. And then out of nowhere, they shut that down. But when they first kicked it off, everybody pulling up in Rolls Royces. Everybody had big old mansions. I'm like, look at this here. Everybody in Beverly Hills. Yeah, Creflo Dollar types. So they got all this mega mansion. And then now it's a full-blown storm going on. People looking for shelter, and you tell them they can't come in. You done locked the door. My pastor left a long time ago because he wasn't making any money. That's cold-blooded there. And they get all the percentages. They get tax write-offs. They can get the government loans and all that. So it's really like past the state jack in your pocket. Man, they'll send that collection plate around 10, 15 times. If we could get a reality show out of the ushers, the stories that the ushers can tell us, boy, I tell you, I love to watch that show. I might just gave away an idea. Pastor got cartoon superheroes and private jets for what? Tax-free money. Yeah, man. And then y'all won't even let the people in y'all church when it's flooding. or if they hungry, or if they want to bury their child, or have a good service for their family member. I still got love for him because he used to sit down one-on-one with me and give me advice. Yeah, but now he done disappeared and you don't even know where he at. So he abandoned you. We used to call that abandoning struggle. If you know, you know. In our brotherhood, he abandoned the struggle. I collect dollars and fill seats and get some crap. Oh, you got raps. What up, JoJo? Keep winning. And remember, you're a legend. We are legends in our own right. Appreciate you for the acknowledgement. Glad you touching on these pastors and our religious leaders. Are the biggest crooks. Salute, JoJo. True Life, LES, Chi-Town. Creflo Dollar, he asked his congregation for a jet. They done got bold with it. There's a church on every block in the hood, and we never see the preacher. Yeah, and it's a liquor store too. Some do help out people in hard times. That's some, and we need to highlight them. Them the ones we need to highlight then. So if you know which ones, we need to highlight them. Because we got, now one of our pastors, he shut down the strip club. I guess it was bigger than the church, or as big as the church, the strip club. Pool pimping is the oldest hustle. So he did everything in his power to get that shut down. I forgot his name. I don't really even hear his name no more for real. But he was campaigning big time at the moment. And they shut down the Factory. We had a strip club called the Factory. Huge too. It's like real huge. Big old place. Man, you ain't lying. Straight dipped on us. Told you. His daughter was probably dancing there. Could be. They always, what they say, the pastor's daughter? They say you, yeah, well, what's up with the pastor's daughters? They see the hypocritical stuff that them parents be putting on them, man. Some people say, oh, don't keep it real with the children. Lie to them. Don't expose them to this. And then they going to bump their head. Antioch Baptist Church, 69th and Stewart. My restaurant was right there, 71st and Stewart. Neglected. Oh, yeah, I know what you talking about. That's what Jennifer Huss and them from. Up the street, though. What's that, 73rd? I mean, no, that's from, let me see, that's 71st. So that's like 69th, 70th. Jennifer Huss and them block. Was they block Eggleston, though? Pastor loving everybody but his children. Hey, man, listen. The wife there in her support in the front row, and he knocking down 4-5 of the Urshers. You know, and then where they start getting creepy at was with dealing with the children. They're like, where that all? Like, well, I don't even want to think that. I don't even want them thoughts on my mind. I can't even. You supposed to be coming here, and I guess the church is supposed to be in a place in your vulnerable states and vulnerable moments. You're supposed to be able to come and get some upliftment, and you know, somebody that's trustworthy that you basically, as they say, cry on their shoulder. If you didn't want to go to your family or fell out with your family, and then they locking the door on you, they don't even want to let you in. I was talking to my princess about her grandpa and real about his past. Yeah, you got to talk about it, man. These children need to know. Appreciate you, Shadow. Y'all taught me how to do the wrench. How you do it? What you supposed to do? I didn't forget. Because Gotti was doing it. How you do the wrench, Shadow? That's to be a mod. We've been chilling, though. We ain't had no trolls, so that's a good thing. Church has changed, but so have majority of people. Yeah, the people don't trying to figure it out. The people trying to figure it out. Scamming's at a all-time high. Oh, okay. me see. Click the 3 buttons beside my name. Put user in timeout. Hide this user. Oh, add as a moderator. So it said, yeah. So you there now, Shadow. So it didn't do like you said, some 3 buttons. Church the pimp game all over. Yeah, man. So we had Don Juan, the Archbishop. The preacher kids need more prayer these days. Joliet in the building. Shadow, salute to Shadow, one of the newest moderators. You want what, Neek? You want a church? You know you gotta ask Queen Flip. He know anything about this in there. Yeah, Flip, keep it going. What gone? What gone? Oh, Neek on a wrench too. All right. So salute to Neek Q and Shadow, 2 of my newest moderators. Gotti was the head honcho. I guess I didn't do the what y'all how you do it when you let people know you about to do a live. I just do it. Shout out the whole Louisiana. You hear me? Louisiana still popping. YB running the game. You know, Baton Rouge, Kevin Gates. Boosie still making some noise. Who else we got? So I really was just speaking to the pastors on this one, y'all. I wanted us to know, to ask these pastors, what is they doing with this money? Did you hear about the pastor that got caught on a golf court with a 14-year-old boy? Oh my God. It's crazy, Randy. What city was that? Deacon be smashing and passing. Y'all, something else. We can't spam. We got to call them out. Neek say, everyone please like, share, and subscribe. We got to call them out, y'all, when they wrong. What's going on? Salute. We can still do our roll calls. What city, what state? If you're from the island, what country? Yeah, Josh, they live. He tripping. He talking about the pastors smashing and passing. Peace to Capone. I remember as a shorty, grandma been going to the church for about 30 years. When she passed on, the church would not do her funeral for the family. See, bro, like stuff like that. So we got Tampa, Florida, the DMV. The pool pit be hitting everything. East Baltimore, you did. South Side. Yeah, so see what I'm saying? And that was the point that made me say, you know what? I'm about to go live and I'm gonna ask the people about, I'm not trying to do no church bashing and all that, you know. Pastors spending that money on their good life. But I was reminiscing on that pastor show, the preachers or pastors of Beverly Hills or whatever it was called. Everybody had Rolls Royces and 30, 40 cars and big old mansions. Now, I would think in these churches it should be everything that they say the community don't have. Financial literacy classes. They should bring karate classes in there. You know, because we see that all these private owned places like the YMCAs, is they still around? Do y'all have YMCAs in y'all city? Salute Chicago from Cali to Bay Area. Yara. Salute to the Bay. Yay area. Pardon me. People gonna be people, pastor or not. Yeah, that's true. Nobody perfect. So you say YMCAs is out the picture? See, but like, so now we seeing the crime at an all-time high in a lot of our major cities. Every member should be tax-free like the church, one body. Shadow, you got a good point. That's a good point. Because a lot of people don't even know about the tax. And then it's cold pimping. They giving these pimps, pastor got a Rolls Royce, but study asking to get the roof fixed. You feel me? Sell a Rolls Royce to somebody like me. I need that. You ain't paid for nothing. It was a tax write-off. Black Warrior say hit that like button, y'all. Don't start that. Black Warrior gonna go crazy now. He say hit the like button. YMCA membership be too high. Kids don't got nowhere to go. So this what I'm saying. Cause I made a song called Stop Pocket Watching. So it's not a pocket watching situation, but the billionaires and the multimillionaires that we have, I feel like they need a part of their tax write-off situations. They need to start building facilities like that's free for the communities. And I know that it will start in their own community, so I'm not opposed to that, because that's how it's to be. Because if this person made it to the NBA and now they moved them from, just say LeBron moved him from Akron, Ohio to California, right? He still got cousins, aunties, he still got people that live there, right? Or the people he grew up with or whatever. So if LeBron could have, which I know he did something for a school and all that, I don't know to what extent, but I'm just saying, like if he built like a YMCA type facility, and it's free of charge to the children of whatever ages from this to this age, and right, he can have them on a payroll too. So the people that will be working in the facility could be on a payroll, and that can be a part of the tax write-off too. See, this stuff they don't teach us. So when you see a lot of these artists and everybody and they got 15, you like, why they got 30 cars? Because they use it as a tax write-off. You know what I'm saying? But then they won't let their homie drive one. It's crazy. So you have 50 cars just sitting in storage facilities. It's yours. I'm not, hey, they say God bless the child that got his own now. I'm with it. My daddy told me that so much, I ain't know what he was trying to say. But he always told me, God bless the child that got his own. Salute, Demas. They ain't even 25% of the programs they were around in the 90s. These days, the iPhone is the after-school program. That's true. My childhood YMCA closed. My cousin went to prison for murder. Came home a pastor. He be using jail tactics to grow his church. In a good way, though, bro, or what? The Muslim brothers stick together so much. Some do. Ain't nobody perfect. Some do. And some look at you funny. Some talk crazy to those that get tattoos or don't wear the big beard. It's the culture of that part of Africa that they love to call the Middle East. And they be right over here in America owning all the liquor stores. Living haram. Putting the pork in the stove. They ain't supposed to even be around it. Selling cigarettes in the community. And that's why I was loving when the minister was calling them out for it. Talking, you know what I'm saying? Erica Silly. Back in the day, PA boxing. Yeah, because Philly was known for boxers. Chicago and Detroit. I'm sure other places, but them definitely was 3 major cities known for boxing. New York. Same thing Tariq Nasheed doing with the money. You know that, Capone. Tariq ain't got no church. Tariq is selling DVDs. I mean, if you want to say it like that, Tariq selling us our own history. In a way. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be critical or technical. But he's doing the work. So it's like, okay, Instagram and all this stuff, you can get donations, right? So the work, the information that Tariq is giving us through his platform, which is Hidden Colors, he's having to bring on other elders that might need to travel to show us artifacts and get pictures, and researchers like a research group. They got to get paid. But it's government funded programs for them. But we see they all be Caucasian for the most part. And then we got to sit back and they got to tell us our history. And they shouldn't have to. But when you get a Tyree that's saying Dr. Smalls, Dr. Smalls, brother Kaba Kamene, Phil Valentine, Sonetta TV even, you know what I'm saying? Brother Reggie, all the guys within that conscious community. I'm gonna even say, whether it was a good or bad, y'all had good thoughts, bad thoughts about Brother Polite. You know what I'm saying? What's the other brother name? Because he's sharp too. I mean, if you take your time out to read and study this stuff and can utilize it to the best of your ability to help us, you know, and you put a price on it, I don't knock you for that. Because I want to learn. I want to know something. You pay to go to school. If you didn't have the free lunch program, you had to pay for that. And they was teaching you some history that wasn't yours. Pharaoh, the young brother Pharaoh, you know, I seen him on Tasha K. I don't know if he was turning himself into a lizard or what. I don't know what he was doing. Kept doing lizard moves. I don't know if he was trying to get her hot and horny or what. But I don't mind donating to them brothers. Let me see what Neek say. My son was Muslim. He was connected with some good guys. It was a more multicultural, and they stick together, even getting the older kids to tutor younger kids. Youth programs, out of state retreat. Yeah, that's cool. Dane Calloway, but Dane Calloway want to just keep telling us we native, we Indians, and Brother Umar, yeah, Brother Umar, Dr. Umar, they try to get. Yeah, I like Dane Calloway. I haven't been watching his stuff lately. Salute to Lima, Ohio. He doing more than the four walls typo box. So yeah, Joshua, I disagree, bro. I totally disagree, bro. I disagree. And you got to realize, some people be so busy clout chasing. I almost say get the likes up. Some people be so busy clout chasing that when I got in tune with Tyreek, because when I first seen Hidden Colors, every time I did a post or anything, I was promoting it. You know what I'm saying? The DVDs. But like I was telling them, I actually just sent them a message saying he need to get it on Netflix and all that. Like, it need to be in the movie theaters, some select theaters, because I got access to 186 theaters. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, we need to get that stuff in the movie theaters. I just did a video proving Indians are Moors in America. They said, did you know Wallace? If so, who is Wallace? We having church right now. Jersey on the tap in, some of us Native Americans. Do you check out the Black Authority with Jason Black or Professor Black Truth? No, I ain't hip to that. Them white folks ain't trying to see that in the movies. They don't got to. The percentage of... Oh, you saying Wallace. You talking about Gator. What about Gator? Gator Bradley. What you saying? What you saying about Gator? The percentage of melanated people here in America is enough to keep the lights on. They say we spend over $1 trillion or something a year. So you know we gonna support something. Earth, our land, for sure. Um, yeah, but Dr. Umar tried to do his thing with the school. Have he got the school open? I know they was slamming and going back and forth with each other. Him and Tyreek was going at each other for a while. Rockford, Illinois on the tap in. The other brother, Boyce Watkins, LA. Well, maybe y'all talking to each other because I don't know what y'all saying. So yeah, Dane Calloway, I'm gonna pull him back up because his stuff ain't been on my recommended thing lately. Milwaukee checking in. What up, the ill mill? They need to put way more respect on Dick Greg. Oh, Dick Gregory wasn't no joke. He gonna give it to you raw and uncut. When you gonna drop another project, Joe? I don't know. I don't want to put out no more music myself. I'd rather help artists write something or consult artists and manage them, but I'm not. Me personally, I don't care to do it no more. Cause it is like a contradictory. Even though, like me, in my EPs, I was speaking on my life, so it made sense for me. But now I can just do me a book, do me a documentary, a movie of my life, and I can do it like that and still be, in the loop of the hip hop industry. Please hit the like. Oh, that's neat. Somebody hit the like buttons and subscribe to the channel. Dame the Truth. Dame do his. See what I liked about Dame? He put you in that truck with him in the beginning, and he was driving up, pulling up to these places, which was cool because that was unbeknownst to us. A lot of that stuff. The Gullah Geechees and all that. You know what I'm saying? I remember my granny would say, "We Geechees." What is Geechee? I didn't know what she was talking about. We Gullah Geechees, we Geechees. And it was just really a pass down. I remember my other grandmama saying, we Hebrew Israelites. I remember my grandmama saying that. She also was a Panther. You know what I'm saying? So I think whatever fit their liking, that's what they was riding with. Just the same, it's no different. Just like with these brotherhoods. You're going to be this, you're going to ride with the 5, you're going to ride with the 6, you're going to ride with the blue, you're going to ride with the red, you're going to ride with the gold and black. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same. It's no difference. Blessed I caught you live. This is my news. People listen to sports, religious, and political shows, but not too many can find a brother giving the right game. Houston, Texas, already. Detroit in the building. Dick Gregory, legend. Or in Chicago, one of my teachers, Professor Walter Williams, The Historical Origins of Christianity and Islam. Jeffrey Manor, nah, Joe, you had some heat. Yeah, bro, but I did a feature. Like, maybe I do features, but full EPs or project. Because Birdman Stunner just asked me, you through with the music? Or, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, he keeping it fresh. He got a label, so he got songs with Young Boy and projects with Young Boy, so it makes sense for him to do it. You know what I'm saying? For me, it was more like a hobby. I knew I can do it. You know what I'm saying? It was just more about a hobby. What's the topic? Outcome. The topic of the outcome is, man, we trying to see what these pastors doing with the money. We want to see. If we in our neighborhoods, we got the bucket boys. We might see a few homeless people. We might see a few people walking up and down the street with mental health issues. How come we can't come together, go to them pastors and say, listen, these bucket boys need to these bucket boys need a job in here, right? Because that's kind of like panhandling. We don't want them sitting on the curb. I don't even want to speak that into society, into existence, but we don't want them sitting in the curb, cars, people texting and driving, they ain't paying attention. We don't want nothing to happen to the bucket boys. So we want them to be able to come in here, If you got carpet in here, we want them to be able to clean, keep the place clean, janitorial work, instead of them standing out there in this 90, 100-degree weather, putting their life on the line because they sitting on this curb. A car can go out of control, anything. We want to protect them. So if we going to keep saying we want to protect our people, we got to give examples. So, Pastor, we need these bucket boys, because there's 6 or 10 of them on every corner. We need them to get a job in here. We need them some painting jobs or something. You can send them to other pastors' church, because you can speak in their behalf and say, oh, I paid them to do some work. They came to work on time. They completed the job. And now you sent out a memo. And I'm saying this because with me trying to get my expungement and everything, pastors are the ones that can give you signatures, right? When they actually tell you need signatures and stuff, letter of recommendations and stuff like that. So it was this one pastor, he can get me 30, and one of Trump administration guys put me up on this pastor. They like, Joe, I'm gonna help you, bro. Because y'all remember I was doing lives like, look, I'm trying to expunge my records, clear my name, get on with my life, put my past behind me, move forward. I need all the help I can get. So a few people was reaching out, and actually Trump administration actually gave me a letter of recommendation. So I actually had a letter of recommendation from the president of the United States, which was Trump. I would have wished that I could have got it from Obama, but Trump did it. That's why I kept telling people how they was feeling towards Trump. I didn't have the same feeling. Then we turn around, we see what he did for Wayne, we see what he did for Kodak. We seen what he tried to do for Larry and others, you know what I'm saying? So back, 'cause I don't want to get off topic. So back to going to the pastors. Oh no, so right. So do y'all know that he was like, bruh, hit this guy, he can get you 30 signatures. Do y'all know this dude said, let him Google me? I gave up after that, because I'm already knowing you trying to judge me instead of doing what this brother just told you. Now, this is one of your colleagues, right? This is one of your colleagues. But see, that's why it get tricky when they come saying it's time to vote and all that, because they need our signatures, right? But then we put people like him in a position, this pastor that I'm talking about, we'll help him out in his church, and then when one of us need to have a burial at his, a recession or something that is at his church, they don't allow us to do it. Or somebody like me trying to get their record expunged and need signatures from him, he gonna say he gonna Google you instead of just giving you the signature, knowing what we go through. You know what I'm saying? Now I can understand him going through my packet, you know what I'm saying? And if he's seen some stuff that he was against, not he gonna see nothing against that, like to say in my packet, but if he was just to see something, the worst 3 things or 2 things in life that you can be, a chomo, you know what I'm saying? And in some cases, people feel like murderers too. They want to, but if we supposed to redeem ourselves, you know what I'm saying? The pastors is our step that we come to. Our imams are the people that we come to. You see what I'm saying? So hold on. Only God can judge us. Why you talking about you need to Google me? What we doing? Give me them signatures, bro, and let me move on with my life. So that's why live like this is important, because I don't know who else might be going through the same thing I'm going through too. Pittsburgh, PA tapping in. JoJo bring the heat. Yeah, Gullah Geechee, South Carolina. Yeah, I know. JoJo, can we get you on other platforms or contact you? Yeah, I do the ones I like. Like Saigon called me yesterday or the day before and said, let's get on Vlad and speak this and that. And I told him I don't rock with Vlad, so I'm not going to phony kick it with him. I feel like he a culture vulture. I gave y'all more than enough examples to how and why I feel that way. And I told Side, bro, you in good grace with him. You do your thing. You my brother. I'm gonna support you with whatever you doing. But me, I ain't no hypocrite, bro. I'm sticking to my guns. I don't care nothing about the dude. You know what I'm saying? He studied telling Saigon I'm mad because he didn't interview some rappers. That's a lie. I've always been independent. I had Q from World Star. I never needed Vlad. Vlad, you wasn't even popping when I was had my label and doing stuff with artists. You wasn't popping. Get out of here. So that's a lie. And that's why I keep telling Saigon. I told him over and over, and I tell a story over and over. I disliked him for disrespecting Chella H, female sister, female rapper from Chicago. She had a mixtape called Abortion, probably 15 or 20 years ago, however many years ago. And as y'all see right now today in 2020, what is the talk of the town? Women being able to have abortions and the rights to this and that. So she was ahead of her time. Some want to say it, some don't. Chicago always been, as far as our talents, been ahead of our time in a lot of situations. So later for that dude, I don't need him for nothing. So he can't teach me nothing. I don't. He putting people on his platform that I know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never hate on and tell none of the guys that's on there don't do it because I don't like them. Do it. You want to get on there? You think it can help you? Go ahead. I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak for me. I know you don't rock with Vlad, but you should go on there, tell your story. No, I can tell my story on my own channel. Y'all told me to do this 3 times a week. I can tell y'all on this. I can call KP, find out who did his book. I can get my book done through his people. Put my book out, you know. Tariq Nasheed and them. My brother Chico. We got a movie film studio. Soon as these budgets and all that open up, I just did another business deal with a TV network that I'm gonna be speaking on all this soon. So I can put my own stuff out on the TV network. I can do it myself. That's what I keep telling y'all. I don't need dude. I don't need him for nothing. And I'm not trying to be a blogger. So that's why I always alley-oop those that's being a blogger, you know, or want to be bloggers. So I say stick with 16, shout them. Hip hop, I do this every time and I get pissed off that I forget these brothers' YouTube channel. Hip hop is 2 brothers, they from Jersey. I think they from Newark. But hip hop something. They got over 200 and some thousand subscribers. Truth Teller. Truth, you know, I love what he doing. He bringing with the streets, but I don't want him to start falling off, you know, seeming like he instigating stuff or something. So I sent him a message myself personally, because I told him that when I met him, like, bruh, do some real work like you've been doing, but never seem like you doing anything to instigate, because it makes my job harder. If I'm trying to help the youth and help these guys, you know, and if you start dedicating your platform to people dissing each other and all that, that messes it up. We need to try to get them to a point where we can call a mediator and let's sit down at a round table and say, look, y'all, we came up with to put the guns down, put the gloves up. We got the celebrity boxer guy on deck if they wanted to do the celebrity boxing. Other things, we can go in the gym, see who can lift 225 or 100 pounds, who can lift that the most. Like, it's other things that we can do to stroke our egos, because that's really all we doing. We don't have to kill each other over our egos, though. That's the problem that we're having in our society. Let me try to get to some of these. No cap, global gangsters drop all heat. I had my team was fire. They still is. And Chachi, hold on, I'm gonna play you something, because Chachi just sent me a banger. Like I say, I don't want to play all their stuff. I want them to be able to market and promote their songs, but I'll give you a snippet. Listen to this. Chachi just went crazy. But Chachi fire, though, and it's nothing new. Let me be quiet. Listen. It take a while before he kick in. But it's fire though. Chachi a beast. Could y'all hear?
Look, 1,000 pardons my mellow. I must address my brothers. It seems we lost our vision of seeing God in others. Materialistic views, capitalistic hues. I'm painting pictures with blood. These my prolific spews. Religious wars forget. It's called Holy Land. Life lights your birth come through your mother's hand. Be your father's plan, procreate the revolution. Prepare to handle the struggle and execute solutions. Since birth, my melanin been cursed. And what's worth the mental hurt or self-hate? Don't lose faith. Our struggle is that one of kings and queens. Gold draping diamond rings and things. Natural rhythm, so we dance and sing. Illuminate, we communicate and bond with the gods when we at odds. They spend trillions just to keep us apart. The kings of light are the sons of the dark. My gods.
Hey, I'm bumping that. Chachi went, hey, Global Gangster still, you know, I just don't know why they not putting out music. Chachi can be right in the loop with Kendrick, J. Cole, and all them right now, because he be on his conscious kit with Nas. It'll be nothing to get him like, what's the other brother out of New York? Dave East. You know what I'm saying? Like, and believe it or not, like Kanye know them personally. So Kanye, if y'all was turning it up, Chachi, Pistol, y'all get them songs out, them hard drives, man. Put that music out. Like they're true. They Big Blast, Chachi, Black Rose, Chachi, long live C Note. Big Blast, Chachi, Black Rose, Pistol Pete. If they put out some music right now, bro, it's gonna go. It can do something. They got to do it though. Okay, let me go back. He said, how do you feel about Professor Griff? I know I'm behind y'all on the messages, my bad. The same thing Dr. Umar doing with the school money. We don't know. The whole religious community has let us down. Some white man jumped out on some squeegee boys with a bat and got shot. So yeah, all of that would be avoided if the pastors help. See what I'm saying? Because if they trying to do a good deed and wash your windows, you could have just said no. But I understand some of them spray too quick. I know. But just say, hey, I ain't had no change. I ain't got no money to give you. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. They just gonna shake their head and keep it moving. They not gonna get upset. Isn't it a Pastor Corey Brooks out there in the shy? He couldn't help you out. Yeah, I was going to him. I actually went to him. I went to him too. But yeah, I can get Brooks to help. I went to him. But this one guy had 30. I don't know if Brooks could have got me 30, but this one pastor dude, he could give me 30. Because the Trump administration, they told me. You know what I'm saying? Got A$AP Rocky back too. Yeah, Trump got A$AP Rocky back. Yeah. I get you helping rappers. I just feel you had some good records and you got lifetime to rap about at least one more. I get the pre-order. See, Prophecy something, man. So let me see. Prophecy. Do you have all the projects I got or done? And this gonna let me know. Do you got Negative Press by the Global Gangsters? Passport Gang by the Global Gangsters? Do you got Boss Life, They Talk It, I Live It by JoJo Capone? Do you got Talented Gangster by JoJo Capone? Do you got Talk That Shit Capone by JoJo Capone? Because I think that's all I did, right? I only did them 3 and them 2 with the Global Gangsters. But that was with me, Chief Bass, and C Note. So Chief Bass was the Young Globals. He was a part of the Young Globals with him and Haitian Gangster. And let me see. We had the Young Globals and the Global Gangsters. So the Young Globals, we had Free Chief Bass, Chief Bias, Free Chief Bias. Who else we had? Oh, Haitian Gangster. And we had, what V called himself though? He called himself something. Let me look it up. Cause you know I call him his real name, but his rap name, he would say VZ, he would say stuff like that. But he on the act like it. He on the act like an ENT channel. Oh, here you go right here. Moving on. Now I'm gonna let y'all hear a glimpse of that. Where it go? This was a banger too. But he the third verse that I'm talking about. That's Ghost, one of my R&B artists. C-Note gonna kick it off. Come on, Note. Here comes Veezy. Long live C-Note, man. Y'all take care of y'allself. He had high blood pressure, hypertension. The same thing Kevin Samuels passed away from. Come on, V. This is the last Young Global.
Super rich shit, you'll never see duplicates getting stupid rich from the slick shit I'm spewing. It's the big man, busy, wrist game type freezing. ESC, 3 wishes, no genie. Hotel room, 3 bitches all steamy. No cap around in a minute, all creamy. Cause the game's the range, grinding, someone change the flame. God can only say the name. Oh nigga, stay in your lane. Watch the prince take the flame. Blazing up paper planes on my plane to Vegas, man. Hold up. Bad bitches bring rellos with hash in them. Can tell by the tags, nigga, these none of your dad's dinner. From mine, no renting, grinding, unrelenting, shining. So shit to no haters is how I'm feeling. Rhymes is so appealing, you hear them and catch feelings. Like bodies, they gon' fear them. I kill them before I stop drilling. Think police can stop villains? Rhetorical question. I'm just rolling with the globals, I'm blowing, no question.
Come on, man. So y'all go to the Act Like an ENT channel and y'all stroll to the bottom. Y'all will see all the old videos. Damn, I was gonna say something too. Somebody said High Power was one of the favorite joints. Yeah, High Power was one of the coldest tracks y'all did, Joe. Yeah, we flipped that. They not ready for that knowledge. That dude, Sci-Hi the Prince, killing stuff. Yeah, Sci-Hi, he under my wing. He is from my group. Hood Up. Beanie Siegel. Oh no, I knew what I meant to say. Shadow, you say C Note gave you the Beanie Siegel type. Oh, publicity ain't good for publicity. Good music, book coming soon. I can vibe off that intro alone. Oh, the music fire. Y'all go to Act Like It ENT channel. All that old global gangster stuff on there. Subscribe to that channel too. J Macho Man got his whip. Who? I don't know if that's right there. Let me try to go Hip Hop Uncensored. Yep, Hip Hop Uncensored, them brothers. Y'all have to understand what JoJo is doing. He giving us our own voice. Be your own creator. Stop giving other platforms leverage when you can create your own page. Exactly, Jay. I wish I could you pin that? I definitely buy 2 copies of your book. I appreciate that, Dion. Now let me go back down. Now VZ, he reminds you of what's my man from New Orleans, Currency. He give me that Currency flow, like he had that Currency vibe. I think that just said 9 years ago, man. Ain't that crazy? That song was 9 years old. Them boys still got it. It was like they was ahead of their time. Sound like Sly. Sly got his own. Damn, that's crazy. Sly. I don't know. Man, I used to love Sly music. Sly, I know Sly got tired of me. Right now today, I'll get that Sly. Sly, get in the booth. See, we need people like that. The Slides to rep for the city, man. Bump. And see, like I say, they'll get discouraged, man. All them games that the radio play and all that. But I want them to understand it's easier now than when we was coming up. We needed radio, magazines, all this. Y'all got the internet now, so with the type of music y'all can come with now, man, Bump J, Slide them, man, I think they can get it. They should give it a one more try. That's that rolling down Garfield, smoking on that Marshfield. Probably up in Bronzeville, a whole lot of bras. They not ready for that knowledge. Side high. We need that soul music by Gary, Indiana in here. The music game all messed up. I advise brothers to invest in music catalogs instead. The home of Capone. So C No Voice was basically telling when I first started with the music, when I first started the label, his verse was letting you know that whole thing. I'm like, man, I miss C No. His birthday was yesterday too. Say the truth, we held our own churches in the shy. Banger, what I missed. You gotta do the replay, Chris. It aged well. Yeah, Neek, that was 9 years old. Oh God, I thought Currency signed the Global Gangsters. I told you he sounded like not Slap Piper, no, Slap Polaroid. From Chicago, Slap Polaroid. Create your own buzz. We East Side in here on Cottage. You right, if the OGs come back, it's over. Long live C Note. I'm telling you, I love to see Bump come, man. Bump sends it up. Bump. I remember when I first took a mixtape, Free My Cousin Harlem Rob. I remember I first took Live from Bedrock. Brain Hustler Code too. Yeah. I remember I first took Bump CD to New York. I go to my aunt's house, I'm in Harlem. Cause you know Nelly was at the house too. My aunt is Puff and May's godmother. So long live my Aunt Minnie, right? So Free My Cousin Harlem Rob, her son, I'm telling you about. So, damn, did he say he'll be home in like 2024? I think he said 2024. Because this 22. I think he'll be home in 2024. So anyway, Nelly was at the crib. Long live Fat Trail. Trail was the one. Discovered Nelly, took him, then Kuda Love got with him and all that. The rest was history. Nelly took off. So you just think, damn, we right here in my aunt crib, on the couch, on the floor, thugging it out, you know what I'm saying, in Harlem. Sugar Hill where it's real, right? And Nelly blow up and do all that. Now look, when we went to Cancun that year, right? Now people was talking crazy because Nelly was down there. They talking crazy. He got on a dingy shirt, all that. They dissing Nelly, right? All that country grandma. I told everybody down there, because Meech and them came. So I was telling all of them, I say, listen, when we get back to the States, I guarantee you that boy be a star. My word to Allah. Man, we got back to the States, country grandma that took off. I told them, man. I told them. Y'all be asking me for these stories, I be forgetting, but you see, it got to come natural like this. It got to come natural. But I've been on here long enough with y'all. I'll get back to y'all. Was this my third one for the week? You know I be trying to keep my word. Peter say, get the lights up before I call your house and tell them it's a fire. I'm going to end it on that. Much